Honourable Speaker, I have two very quick issues for. They're slightly unrelated, but I'll make them quick. One of those, Right Honourable Speaker, is I'm seeking through your office that government would help us understand something that's seemingly convoluted of late. Ugandans travel within the East African community, and it should be free anyhow. But government has severally been picking people, especially from Kenya, who have traveled. The first lot went for a training, they were picked and brought back. Most recently, a senior opposition leader in this country, your former leader, Right Honourable Speaker, Dr. Kizza Besigye, was picked from Nairobi, Kenya, by Ugandan security operatives who brought him here, and now he's before the court-martial. Many things confused me, even as a lawyer, that I thought government would probably elucidate on, so that we have a good understanding. Even those of us who are trying to understand the legalities, to know on behalf of the country how this gets to happen. That it can be okay for people to continuously be picked from a neighboring country. I heard one of the issues they were raising was he was found with a gun in Kenya, and I kept thinking, but jurisdiction-wise, that doesn't work. It should be Kenya to complain. So many questions, and yet the answers are too few. I thought government would help us understand. Has this become the modus operandi? As citizens, we normally travel to these other countries.
As I had already said, there is a statement to that effect. Honourable Ssenyonyi'S, and he actually served it to my office.
Thank you. I'm glad my have a lot to share with us. But I thought I should throw that out, and my colleague will elucidate. The second issue, which will be the final issue, Right Honourable Speaker, on 6th of November we were here deliberating on a couple of things for the good of our people. Right Honourable Speaker, I made certain remarks, especially in reference to remarks you had made during the coffee bill discussion, and I said that in my considered view, the remarks which had been made by yourself were tribal, in my considered view. Honourable Speaker, you said that you will only apologize, and you challenged me, and I took up the challenge. You said that you can only apologize if I table evidence showing that you made remarks which were tribal, in my view. I thought, who am I to be challenged by the Speaker, and I don't follow through. Honourable Speaker, I have carried some evidence which I want to table. You will look at it and examine it. It's both on CD and flash disk, which has got videos.
Where is the origin of that?
Of remarks that you made.
Where is the origin of that?
The origin is the national broadcaster, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation. But Honourable Speaker, you will examine them, and you will give your ruling.
My lord.
Yes, Right Honourable Speaker.
Don't go on a fishing expedition.
No, I am not.
Because when you get what is being broadcasted there, it is not what I have said. The broadcaster is broadcasting its own things. It is not, if you want, go to the Hansard. That is, go to the Hansard and get it from there, and it will be authentic. And I can assure you, once you have it and it is authentic, this country has my apology.
But most obliged. That's why I said, you see, even in court, we table evidence, and then there can be a ruling on the evidence. So when you asked me for evidence, I have just executed my duty to table it. You're going to examine it, Right Honourable Speaker. Finally, Right Honourable Speaker,
Honourable Member, incidentally, that statement of yours that day was expunged from the Hansard because there was nobody to elaborate on it, and you had already left the house. But going back to coffee bill, you've gone back to the coffee bill. Actually, the coffee prices have gone up.
Right, Honourable Speaker, as I wrap up,
Honourable members, what Honourable Ssenyonyi'S wants to raise? First, give him time.
let me just wrap up and my colleague comes on. I'm just wrapping up. Right, Honourable Speaker. And you have actually mentioned what I wanted to say, that, Honourable Speaker, you expand remarks from the handset about a claim that I made of security operatives raiding the chambers of parliament after the media was chased away, lights switched off, and our colleagues, including women, were bundled up by men and all of that. And I said, right, Honourable Speaker, who are these who in my view were security operatives? And you said that that was a defamatory statement because these were not operatives. I said, well, good enough the Speaker is our leader here. There are cameras here who can help us understand who raided this place, who manhandled Honorable Aisha and all the other people that were manhandled. And again, I know that there are cameras in here, but I said I'll still put it on recording. I have a CD here and a flash disk of people who raided these, our chambers, and manhandled people for you to examine and help us understand who were these. Because even right now, Honourable Speaker, you have said you don't know who these were. That actually worried me the most, because you are the head of this institution, you are our leader, and our safety is to a great extent your responsibility. So if my Speaker does not know who raided this place and manhandled members of parliament, I am actually very worried. And I'm hoping that, Honourable Speaker, you'll follow it up, because the evidence is here, as I have tabled it, for you to follow up and help us understand. Because if my Speaker doesn't know, then who knows? I thank you.
Honourable, no, that evidence is not admissible. What is admissible is an official report that is under Rule 228. What you could do, please write to the Clerk of Parliament and ask the Clerk of Parliament for all the process, all what happened in the press seats of Parliament on that day. So please do that.